Hello. I'll tell you a little story. I went to Home Depot yesterday to get an essential item, and I went in, and apparently I went through the wrong door. You see, I always go through that door because I park close to that spot, almost always. Okay, when I go, but I went through the certain door that I parked closest to, and this guy was like, "You're going through the wrong door." I'm like, really? Why? And he goes, because we're trying to make sure that people go through a different door. That way we can keep the social distancing. I'm like, okay. And he goes, well, just go through because you're over here. I'm like, he was an employee, right? He's like, he was wearing one of those orange aprons. I'm like, oh, okay. And he had some kind of like gun with him, right? It wasn't like a handgun, but it was some kind of like thing maybe that took pictures. I don't know what it was. But he goes, it's okay. You go through. I already got you. He's got the thing pointing at me and stuff. I'm like, okay. So I go through the store and so there's apparently you have to have certain doors you can go into now and certain doors you have to go out through. Okay. And they have pieces of tape on the floor where you're supposed to stand so you don't get too close to another customer who's at the register. Um, and oh yeah, and so when I first came in, the employee was another employee said to the guy who I met at the door when I first walk in. This woman employee, she goes, "Why'd you let him through this boy? He's supposed to go through the other door." And he goes, "No, it's okay. I already got him with this. He knows now. He knows better now." I'm like I was like walking off and I heard all this. I'm like, oh my gosh, he knows better now. Uh, you know what? You guys might as well just go home if you're gonna act like that. Because my viewpoint is they might as well just go home because their their jobs are dependent upon whether or not people spend money in their store where they work. And if they're going to act like that, uh, my money will not be spent in that store while they act like that. Um, I understand this governor's social distancing thing, which yes, you can understand where someone is breathing out some coronavirus that whether or not it would probably if the person's further away, another person's further away from that person, that is less chance the person will absorb it. But they're still going to absorb it. I mean, it's in the person's air. When a person breathes out, it's in the air. It's not like it's gonna. It's just all dumb. I mean, 6 feet. Who made the 6 feet is not. It's stupid. So anyway, what I'm getting to is if, if I'm going to be treated like that at that store, but not be treated like that at a competitor store which has the same stuff, you know where I'm going. There you go.